If you are out raking leaves and you catch yourself saying, ow, my whole body hurts, this is your girl. Dr. Allyson Coffin, she is our local chiropractor and wellness expert, and she has some tips for you that if you are starting to feel those aches and pains, can help you feel better. So yeah, where do you want to start?
Okay, first things first. So when we rake, it's not something that we do every day, so our body's not used to it. It's not like we are a runner and we're just running. We're raking leaves, we do this one time, maybe twice a year.
Right.
So what you want to do is break it into sections. If you have a big yard, do not do the whole thing in one day. So I know that is annoying because leaves continue to fall.
Right.
But don't do the whole thing in one day.
Okay.
So take a chunk, do it, rest. Take a chunk, do it again. If you do the whole thing, your whole back is going to hurt along with your shoulders and your legs and your feet.
Right.
So don't do that.
Little chunks then.
Little chunks.
Okay.
The next thing is that when we rake, most of us have a dominant side. So when you rake, like if I were to rake, I would rake like this.
Yeah.
Right? But you got to think switch sides. So switch your legs, switch sides, and then you're going to rake the other way.
All right.
Because you engage different muscles in your low back and in your core when you do that.
Yeah.
Again, make sure your core is like tight.
Okay.
Do not just like be hanging out, raking your leaves. You got to like tighten up your core.
Yeah.
Because if you don't tighten up your core, your low back is going to hurt.
Okay.
And then the third thing, which is my personal favorite, is if you can't do this and it hurts, save your pennies and hire somebody else.
Yes.
So, or ask your friends or your neighbors or your grandson, whoever.
Yeah.
And say like, hey, can you clean this up for me with your leaf blower backpack and just blow these babies away?
So much easier.
Yeah. Because your body's, you only get one of those things and you don't want to mess it up cleaning your leaves twice a year.
Right.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Well, and so leaves will be out of the picture here pretty soon.
Correct.
Snow will be here before we know it. So same kind of tips for people who are out shoveling as well?
Yeah, so same types of tips. You want to switch sides when you're shoveling, and just like you don't want to do all your leaves at once, you don't want to clean up all your snow. Say we get like 12 inches of snow like we do every once in a while.
Yeah.
You want to take the top layer off, shove that away, and then go deeper. Don't try to get like a 12-foot thing and chuck it over your shoulder and think your back's not going to hurt.
Okay, so the competition is really about how little you can do at a time and not how much you can lift at a time.
I know.
Good.
That's nice.
Got it.
And then the other thing, people always ask me in the office after they hurt themselves, what was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to do heat or ice after I did that? Ice is the thing to do. If that's not something that you do all the time, you've brought a lot of blood to the area, and if your low back is the area that's kind of weak for you, put ice on your low back. Do it for 20 minutes, put a layer of a towel in between you, don't put it directly on your skin. Do it and then it'll decrease the inflammation in your low back and you'll feel better faster.
Okay, awesome. All things we can do. Super, super simple.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Welcome.
Love your tips. And if you want to try them yourself, just head to the 207 section of our website. We'll have everything for you right there. Stay with us. 207 is back right after this.